All right, let's get into some controversy a little bit. We like that a little bit. So, goddamn, Jemele Hill still out there doing her thing, right? She be going off on Twitter. I be following her on Twitter, right? One time for Jemele Hill, right? So, like I said, apparently the New England Patriots drafted a kicker by the name of Justin Rawheiser. 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 That's what it looked like his name is. So Jemele Hill wants to know how a white supremacist could be in the NFL but not Colin Kaepernick. So that's the first line in this article from the Atlantic Black Star. And I know the answer to that question. We all know the answer to that question. The NFL is ran by white supremacists. So that's how you can be a white supremacist and still be in the NFL. And if you're against white supremacy, you can't be in the NFL because the NFL is ran by and supported by white supremacists. So that's how that can happen. That's how Colin Kaepernick can forever be blackballed from the league. But Justin Rawheiser, a kicker who was picked up by New England Patriots in the draft on April 25th, he has a white supremacist tattoo on him. So which means he support white supremacy, right? So Jemele Hill called out NFL kicker for having a tattoo that's associated with white supremacy. The tattoo shows a logo of a right-wing organization called Three Percenters, which the Anti-Defamation League and the Southern Poverty Law Center call an anti-government group. Some members of the Three Percenters have acted as security at alt-right rallies as well, including the Unite Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2017, where they killed people, right? So Rawheiser's tattoo shows the Roman numeral 3 surrounded by stars. He claimed he got it as a teenager and thought it was a symbol that meant support for the military. We know he lying. Obviously, it evolved into something that I do not want to represent. And when I look back at it, I should have done way more research before I put any mark or symbol on my body, he told reporters during a conference call. This is not something I ever want to represent, so it will be covered, which means he's putting his hood on. Rawheiser is putting his hood on. Rawheiser got emboldened under Trump and took his hood off. But then now, he like, damn, I got to put my hood on. So he got to put his hood on. And he got to put on one of the masks that they was, not a real KKK hood. He got to put on one of the masks that man's wife made in Django when they couldn't really see. Right? Because he can't, obviously. Now, of course, we know this statement and apology is bullshit. We know Rawheiser. We know goddamn Rawheiser know what he was putting on his arm. We know Rawheiser allegedly support white supremacy. We know Rawheiser allegedly support white supremacy, like the NFL owners allegedly support white supremacy, right? Even though they all conspire to keep Colin Kaepernick out of the league, right? You can be a white supremacist. You can fight kids. You can beat kids. You can beat up women. You do a whole lot of fucked up stuff and still be in the NFL. You can be a druggie, a whole lot of stuff. You can be a murderer, but you can't oppose white supremacy. So Jemele Hill first sent a tweet about Rawheiser and his tattoo on April 25th, then sent more messages the following day. Patriots kicker is a white supremacist. My bad, he tends to like white supremacist things. Carry on, nothing to see here, she wrote. For those scoring at home, a white supremacist found a job in the NFL, but Colin Kaepernick isn't welcome, she added. I don't know who needs to hear this, but covering up your white supremacist tattoo doesn't really matter if you still think like a white supremacist, which is true. He shared a Twitter thread that showed Rawheiser supported other right-wing personalities and racist organizations. He since deleted his Twitter account. Of course he did. Of course, pussy white boy gonna delete his account because he a pussy white boy who put his hood back on. Rawheiser put that hood on. Here to put that hood on. I said Rawheiser didn't put that hood back on. Hold up, Joseph. Hold up. This is Buford. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up, Joseph. Hold up. You and that Jemele rabble rousing hell. First of all, I like to start off the way I start off anytime I'm on this podcast. I don't like your kind, and my people don't like your kind. Now, Mr. Rawwowster is a fine young gentleman. He's a fine young gentleman that comes from, I'm sure, a fine family. And you Negroes just need to get used to that we support our American heritage, and we're going to continue to support our American heritage in any way we want to. And if you Negroes don't like the way we support our American heritage, then go back to the jungles of Africa, you jungle bunnies. You Negroes, go back. You guys want to be like us anyway. You want to be a part of our football leagues and be a part of our basketball leagues, and you want to play hockey with us, and you want to do all these good white American sports and things. You want to be part of this good white American stuff, but you don't want the white American treatment. You don't see nobody else complaining about this good white American treatment but you jungle bunnies, you darkies. You only want to be like us. You want to wear our white women's hair. You want to look like everything that ain't a white women. Y'all want to be Kardashians. Huh? But now you got a problem with us representing our good white heritage. Huh? 3%ers. Y'all got your 5%ers. Why we can't have our 3%ers, huh? We represent truth, righteousness, and justice, just like y'all 5%ers do. So what you Negroes are saying, you can be 5%, but you can't be 3%? That's what you Negroes are saying? All I'm saying is, Wild Rasser, whatever his name is a good, fine, white young man who represents the good, fine, white American heritage. And if you Negroes don't like it, make sure you go back to the jungles of Africa, wherever jungles you come from, because we don't like your kind. I just had to support my homie, Mr. Rawwowster. Jump off a bridge. Buford. Jump your ass off a bridge. Fuck Wild Rasser. Fuck you, Buford. Fuck the Patriots for drafting him. Fuck the 3%ers. Fuck the person who gave him a tattoo. Fuck Rawwowster's parents for giving birth and having him. And birthing these white supremacist ideas in him. Fuck everything they know about, right? So, discussions broke out online after Hill sent her tweet. Many said they found Rawwowster's claim that he doesn't know what the tattoo meant ridiculous. There were also people who criticized Hill for calling him out. They will hire a guy who clearly has tattoos indicating white supremacism, read one of the tweets. But a guy who kneels and said countless times it wasn't about injustice can't work again because that's what made them feel uncomfortable. He claims he and his family in the military. He claimed Wild Rasser says he has family in the military and thought it symbolized support for the military. Tweeted someone else who defended Rawwowster. Another person wrote, Let's put up a poll. How many of us accidentally got a white supremacist tattoo in the last few years? 0. Nobody did. Weird. Some of Rawwowster's former teammates at Marshall University have since defended him over the tattoo backlash, including at least one player who's black. Who gives a fuck that the player is black? I was completely surprised when I heard that. That can't be right. Marshall running back Brandon Knox, who's black, said Rawwowster to a reporter for Mass Live. Patriots. So the black Brandon Knox, the black running back, the black former teammate of Rawwowster, came. My friend ain't no white supremacist. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. He been such a good white man to me. He sure has been good. He's a good white man. He a good white man. Even though he got a white supremacist tattoo on his arm and support white supremacist stuff, and we have receipts of him supporting white supremacist stuff, that don't make him a white supremacist. It sure don't. It sure don't make him no white supremacist. That's a good white man. I tell you, that's a good white man. I like this.